Happy Thanksgiving. Well, here's the coding. I'm going to give you a quick start guide for the coding. We're doing vision. A lot of these are verbs, and I'm going to start off with Miss Harvey's because Miss Harvey has a later one. Some of you don't have as complex an assessment, but she does. So she's already started. Notice the three words you have to remember. Follow the example. So here you have has been, you need to bold it, and then you create other forms of the verb. Most of these are going to be present of sum, they're going to be sum verbs. And notice it gives you the idea perfect, present, imperfect, future. So, first one we've done already. You have a subject phrase, so you don't need it. This one right here, she took out the verb fuisti. Were, but she's got a couple problems. One, she's got a space here at the beginning. Take the space off, make it lowercase. The trouble is, were is the verb they give you is fuistis. Now, to help you out, let's duplicate this tab. Let's pull this tab over here, and you can duplicate on a Windows by using a right click, and then you just duplicate it. Now, on a Windows, what you want to do is you want to pull this off the tab. There you go. On a Windows system, you'd use the Windows button, the Windows key on the left-hand side, and the left arrow key, or the right arrow key. And it would look like this. So you make a half screen. Then on the other side, you make it so it's half screen. Now at the bottom of this, you'll see a whole thing at the very first sheet. The very first sheet is, let's take care of this one here. Let's take that. Let's hide the tools. I don't need the tools. And I want to hide the tools. There we go. First sheet is called charts. And charts show all the verbs. So let's take a look at it. You have the verb sum, right? And there it is in the indicative. It was fuisti was the original verb, right? So in the perfect chart, and here's the perfect chart right there, fuisti. So it's not, oh, it's fuistis. So it's not just were, you have, because in this sentence you don't have a was, you need a subject. And look what you're supposed to do, not just were, but you need to capitalize it. And you need to go, if there's no subject phrase, you need to put you were. You were superbi. Okay, I feel good with that. So I have fuistis. Now, what should I put for the present? All you have to do is in the chart, estis. What should I do for the imperfect? Eratis. Control C, Control V. What should I do with the future? Eritis. So we're not playing with subject verb. We're teaching the students how to know the difference between a perfect and a present. All right. So you have the charts. You follow the example exactly. If there's no subject phrase like arrow, arrow is first singular. So you have to have, if there's no ego, you have to put in your English, I. I what? Will be. Now, you have the imperative. So the imperative here, we have cum deis, right? Labora. There's your verb, labora. You're going to control exit. You're going to paste it. That's the answer. What does it mean in the English? Work. English sends out its imperatives just as a simple verb stem, work. So let's look at the other example, ducere. That's the infinitive. So how do you know the infinitive of labora? Well, that A tells you it follows first conjugation. And if you need an infinitive, looks like I need to put an infinitive in here, it would be ladare. And then I give what? Third singular, or whatever, second singular, your choice. So, laudats. And then what else? Well, let's do second plural. Laudatis. Okay, so I'm going to put an infinitive row down here. I'll do that. before you see the video. Now, so there's present imperative. What else do we have here? Oh, we have the negative imperative. Negative imperative is what? It is a noli plus the infinitive. So I take out the noli and I put dot, dot, dot. Not vexare, though. It's what? Scribere. So how would we translate that? We nice it up, then we put the English in. Bold. Don't write. And then you close off the bold. Don't write. So nolite scribere. Look at the example. Nolite, well, what's this form? That's the imperative. We're going to give them two imperatives. Scribite, right? And let's copy that for fun. Non scribite. And then, oh, that's better. I want to make it so it's actually keeping with the long marks. And then finally, ne scribite. So where do I get the ne from? I just go upstairs. I go back in here. And then I go boom, ne scribite. And that looks about right. Boop, boop, boop. So, straightforward, piece of cake. Please note, if you're getting this Thanksgiving coding, it's because you were 2 months late on your marking period 2 coding. Marking period 2 coding still needs to be done. So that one looks about right. What's my next one? Oh, the infinitive. So I find the infinitive. What do? Take away the number, and unless it's a proper name, no capitalization. Take out the labare, I put it right there. What do I got here? I go bold. But is it difficult to work? Infinitives are nice, they're just two. And then I look at my endings. Labora. Ah, what am I needing? I'm needing an imperative. I'm needing a second plural imperative. And I'm needing a what? Third singular. Boom. There it is. There it is. That's all there is to it. So when you are done with your coding, the key is to have this sheet here. Follow the example. Figure out what a verb means and where it's going to, what conjugation it follows, and that'll tell you the forms. All the forms need to be real. So that takes care of that. When you are done, you will simply send me an email via Jupiter to check it. I will then check it. If it's normal hours, I'll check it quickly and I'll send you a note back. If it's all green, well, then we can do the game on Monday when you get back, or you could do the game earlier. I'll put the coding in for the game. So be aware, this is an assignment to get done in the next, few days. So you can make sure that you have everything cleared. And you wouldn't have the assignment if you would have shown up at office hours or shown up on Friday. And so many of you needed to be here. So be aware, this is, let's take care of it because you don't want to end up with a ho-ho homework. All right, contact me if you have any questions. Until that time, I remain respectfully yours, Reverend B.A. Gregg.